Your body is a furnace. Not metaphorically, literally. Your metabolism, the process of converting food into energy that keeps your heart beating and your lungs moving and your brain running, generates heat as a constant byproduct. At rest, the average adult body radiates approximately 100 watts of thermal energy per hour. 100 watts. That is the same output as an old incandescent light bulb running continuously every hour of every day, rain or shine, sleeping or waking, for as long as you are alive. You have 4 people in this bunker. That is 400 watts of continuous heat generation every hour with no days off. Now add your equipment, your generator, your air filtration unit, your dehumidifier, your lighting, your radio, your portable refrigeration if you have it. Each of these devices converts stored energy into work and heat. The inefficiency of every electrical device you own becomes warmth in your sealed space. A running generator in an attached mechanical room does not keep its heat politely contained. Heat moves. It conducts through walls, radiates through door frames, rises through the structure, and settles in the living space where your family breathes. Now consider what surrounds you, the Earth. 6 to 8 feet of it, pressing in from every direction. Soil has a thermal conductivity of approximately 0.5 watts per meter Kelvin. That number describes how efficiently heat moves through the material. And what it tells you specifically is that your bunker's concrete walls and surrounding earth are not dissipating heat at anywhere near the rate you are producing it. You are generating more heat than your environment can absorb. Every hour, the gap between those two numbers grows slightly larger. This is not a malfunction, this is thermodynamics. It has been true since the first hour, and it will remain true until something in the system changes. The Earth surrounding you does not cool down and absorb more heat because you need it to. It absorbs heat at exactly the rate its physical properties allow. Not faster, not ever faster. The temperature in your bunker will exceed 95 degrees Fahrenheit within 6 days of seal-in under normal occupancy conditions. By day 12, it will exceed 104. You are on day 6. The thermometer is not wrong. It is working exactly as designed. You can feel the proof of it. The thermometer says 91 degrees. You go and stand directly in front of the cooling unit and let the output blow directly onto your face, and it feels, for a moment, like relief. Cold against your forehead. You close your eyes. Then you step back 3 feet. The air 3 feet from the unit is not cold. It is marginally less hot than the rest of the room, which is a different thing entirely. Here is what your portable air conditioning unit is doing right now. It is taking warm air from your bunker, passing it over cold refrigerant coils, removing some of the heat from that air and blowing the cooler air back into your space. This is correct. This is what it was designed to do. The heat it removes from the air does not disappear. It is transferred to the condenser coils at the back of the unit and released as hot exhaust air. In your house, that exhaust air goes outside through a window vent. Where does the exhaust air from your bunker air conditioning unit go? It goes into your bunker. Your portable cooling unit is moving heat from one side of your room to the other. The net thermal load in your sealed space is not decreasing. It may, depending on the efficiency rating of your particular unit, actually be increasing because air conditioning units are not perfectly efficient and the work of refrigeration itself generates additional heat. You bought a machine whose fundamental operation requires venting hot exhaust to the outside. You are in the outside. You've been cooling your bunker with a device that cannot cool your bunker. The 6 days. Let's talk about what heat actually does to a human body, because this is where the biology becomes both simple and irreversible. At 95 degrees Fahrenheit, with the humidity your bunker is maintaining, and we covered last week why your humidity will not be low, the human body's primary cooling mechanism, sweating, begins to lose effectiveness. Sweat cools you by evaporating off your skin. Evaporation requires the ambient air to have room for more moisture. In high humidity, it doesn't. Your sweat beads and runs instead of evaporating. Your core temperature begins to rise. Your body has an operating range of approximately 4 degrees Fahrenheit around its normal temperature of 98.6. Above that range, enzymes begin to denature. Proteins begin to break down. The biological machinery that keeps you alive operates within a temperature window so narrow that your body spends enormous energy maintaining it under normal conditions. In your bunker on day 6, your cooling system, meaning your body's cooling system, not your equipment, is fighting a losing battle against a sealed environment that is 30 degrees above the temperature it was designed to function in. Heat exhaustion sets in first. Fatigue, nausea, rapid heartbeat, the sensation of the air being physically too heavy to inhale. You will move slowly. You will think slowly. You will drink water and feel no better because water replaces fluid volume but does not reduce the ambient temperature that is causing the loss. Heat stroke follows. Core body temperature exceeds 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The brain begins to swell. Confusion, seizure, organ failure. The documented survivable limit for sustained heat exposure at high humidity is approximately 6 hours at 104 degrees for a healthy adult, less for children. By day 12, the environment you are living in will exceed the survivable threshold. Your food has a 10-year shelf life. Your body, in this bunker, does not survive to see day 13. And look, you could call this series alarmist. You could decide that we're selecting the worst-case scenario at every turn, stacking failures that would never all happen to the same family in the same bunker at the same time. Maybe you're right. But this week, you learned that your portable air conditioner is heating your bunker while it cools it, that your body alone generates enough thermal output to raise your interior temperature by several degrees every day, that the survivable heat limit for your children is a specific number, and that number is a specific day away from where you are right now. None of those are worst-case projections. Those are the default conditions of a sealed underground space occupied by human beings. Subscribe. Not because we enjoy this. We're running a series called Bunker Audit, not Bunker Solutions. We don't have solutions. We have thermometers and spec sheets and the willingness to do arithmetic that the people selling you equipment quietly decline to do on your behalf. You spent money on a space meant to keep your family alive. You are owed the complete temperature reading. The button's there. Hit it or don't. Either way, day 7 is already warmer than day 6.